Good morning, students. Today we'll study chapter number 4, Earth, our home. As you can see here, this is a globe. A globe is a model of the Earth. Here we see horizontal and vertical lines that are drawn on the globe. These are only the imaginary lines that are drawn. These are not realistic. These are just the imagination. So, the imaginary horizontal lines are called latitude and the vertical lines are called longitude. Now, the 0-degree latitude, that is equator. Equator is the 0-degree latitude, and equator divides the earth into two equal parts. Our earth is divided by this equator into two equal parts. Now, according to the heat received by the earth, there are three different climatic zones. These are torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. As we can see here, when the heat of the sun is received directly at the equator, this area receives the maximum amount of sun rays, and this is called the torrid zone. And the characteristics of the torrid zone is it receives extreme heat, high temperature, high rainfall, variety in vegetation and wildlife. So, the main characteristic of torrid zone is this is having the extreme heat, also the temperature is high, the rainfall is maximum in these areas, and there are different types of plants and animals can be seen in this torrid zone. And the torrid zone is 0-degree equator. Now, above the equator on the north pole, that is 23.5-degree north latitude, we see the temperate zone. Similarly, below the equator, that is 23.5-degree south latitude, we see the temperate zone. Now, the characteristics of this temperate zone is it receives moderate heat. That means this area is neither cold nor too hot, having the moderate temperature, moderate rainfall. Few varieties of vegetation and wildlife can be seen in those areas or those parts of the earth which falls in the temperate zone. Now, the last one, that is frigid zone. Here the amount of sunlight is very much less, and hence it is covered with ice 9 months of the year. So, this is frigid zone because there is extreme cold, no rainfall, 9 months of the year it is covered with ice. That means those places on the earth which falls in the frigid zone, they receive extreme cold, there is no rainfall, and 9 months of the year they are covered with ice, having scanty grass. There is no vegetation. We can say that there are no varieties of vegetation and wildlife that can be seen in the areas which falls in the frigid zone. Now, continent and oceans. As we all know, there are 7 continents and 5 oceans on the earth. Continents are the large land masses on the earth. So, the large fragments of the earth which we see on a given globe or on the model of the earth, they are called continent. And the large water bodies that we see on a model of the earth, that is called oceans. Now, the continents are Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Africa and the Antarctic Ocean, and the last one, that is Australia, which is the smallest continent. Now, there are 5 oceans. As we see, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, the Indian Ocean and the Southern Ocean. So, these are some of the information about the different climatic zones of the earth and the continent and oceans, in which we have studied the three climatic zones, that is torrid zone, temperate zone and the frigid zone. And also there are 7 continents as we have already studied and 5 oceans. So these are some of the information related to the earth. Thank you.